Yes, y'all. Welcome back. We got another one. We are here live at the Struggle Network. That's right, another episode of the Strugle Cafe. I am your host, the Struggle Chef, a.k.a. Chef Strugle. And that's right, we got some ribs al pastor. This is a quick little, I'm experimenting on this video. You know what I'm saying? I marinated one overnight, and the other one I didn't. So let's check it out. Let's work. Well, all right, y'all. That's right. We are back. And as always, we starting off with our ingredients. So right now, we just getting our chilies together. We're just going to put them in some water and just, let them boil for like 15, 20 minutes, letting them soften up a little bit. Then we're just going to get our ribs. I got about 7 pounds, but I'm going to trim it up a little bit, take all the fat and everything off. It's not competition style, but, just, making it uniform, making them look good. So they came up to about 6 pounds, roughly, all together. So that's basically what I'm doing. Now I'm going to fold them up, put them in a Ziploc bag, and, I weigh them, make sure that, I get the measurements right. No need to just start wasting stuff. So we got our peppers nice and soft, our chilies nice and soft, and we're just going to pour them in the blender with some pineapple juice, and I'm just going to blend this real quick to get our marinade started. And now we just going to throw everything in. We got our annatto paste. Like I said, it's about 6 pounds. So here's the list of ingredients and how much measurements to use. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not just going to go through all that. And this isn't really a traditional recipe anyways. This is just what I had in the house, and I'm just using it because, like I said, I just threw a red onion in, and I usually don't do that. But that's all I had in the house. And also I threw in some red wine vinegar because I didn't have apple cider vinegar. But it was all good. I got the marinade together. It tasted good. All you really need is the annatto paste and the pineapple. And you can freestyle whatever. That's my opinion. So now we got our marinade together. We're gonna pour it in our Ziploc bags, and we just gonna get it together. Like the first round that we got, the first rack, I just threw it on the smoker. On the the kettle grill, and we just gonna smoke it, basically. And I just had them sit for like 15 minutes in the marinade, and then I just threw them in. The other ones, I'm gonna have them marinate overnight, and I'm gonna cook them the same way. So I'm not gonna waste time showing you exactly, what I did with, I cooked both of them. I cooked them the same exact way. One, I didn't use extra sauce, and the other one, I made a sauce for it. It was basically the difference. So we got our smoke together, got our wood, our charcoal. We're just gonna indirect cook. You already know the rules. Just gonna squeeze them together, give it a little squish, and then cover it up, and then let it cook for 3 hours. And you already know what it is. We're just gonna spray them every 15, 20 minutes. Not every 15, 20 minutes, like 45 minutes. You don't really have to do all that. And I use apple juice. You can use whatever. You can use water, apple cider vinegar, ginger ale. Doesn't matter. Just, make sure they're nice and moist. And I'm just smoking them. Like I said, that's 3 hours, and then I wrap them for another 2 hours. But these, I just wrapped them for 3 hours. I smoked them for 3 hours, and then I wrapped them in aluminum foil for 3 hours, and then smoked them. That was the first round. And they came out pretty good. They falling off the bone like crazy, you know what I'm saying? I'm, trying to get it together just so I can, show you exactly what I did. I'm just gonna slice them up. Now, if you're gonna eat these straight up, I would throw a little bit more dry rub on them on like the last hour. Just, put just a little light coating, a dry rub. But if you're gonna make a taco like I did with some grilled pineapple, some cilantro, some onion, you throw some hot sauce on it, some lime hot sauce, then you don't really need to do anything with this. That's exactly what I did. Look at that smoke ring. Perfect. You know what I'm saying? I just grabbed me a tortilla, some grilled pineapple, trying to get that, the rib on there without the bone falling off, because it's definitely, you just pull it right out. Perfect cook. Just build up our little taco here. Add some onions, some cilantro. You could throw in some, pickled onions, whatever you want. But always make sure you got a grilled pineapple in there. Yes, perfect rib al pastor taco. And shout out to Arnie Tex, because that's who I got the idea from. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try that. But I also tried it a different way too, because the first one was okay. And if you don't like tacos, but you still wanna you wanna try it, this is a better way to do it. You know what I'm saying? Take that marinade and make some sauce. And that's exactly what I did. So take some, like I just got a half a stick of unsalted butter, melt that down. And then I just added the sauce, and mind you, this was on raw pork. So you don't want to taste it or do anything unless you totally cook this down. You know, when you see it start boiling for a couple of minutes, you know, cook it out. That's when you can start tasting it. Don't start tasting it now. Get yourself sick. So that's basically what I did. I just cooked it down, doing some extra tablespoons of brown sugar, light brown sugar. You could put in some honey if you want. That's what I should have did, but I didn't do it because I didn't want to, you know, have it too sweet. Doing some extra pineapple juice, you know, so I can get that, you know, the flavor inside the to come out, you know, on the ribs. Because I'm not doing, you know, we're not making tacos. I'm not having a pineapple salsa with it. We're just gonna eat it straight up. So like I said, I cooked them the same exact way. The only difference is I wrapped these up, but before I wrapped them, I poured the sauce in. You know, the last 2 hours, that's when I poured the sauce in. Excuse me. And then I just cooked them and just let them sit in the sauce and let them cook for the last 2 hours. 6 hour cook altogether. 3 hours, you know, straight up on the smoker by itself. Then I take them off, wrap them for 2 hours, and then take them off, and then pour the sauce in and let them cook for another hour. 6 hours total. Nice and saucy. And these things was bomb. These things was perfect. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not gonna, you know, go all extra crazy, but these were good. To me, they were perfect. And I'm trying to get them on a cutting board for y'all, just so y'all can see, you know, what's going on. But let me tell you, these whole things they just wanted to fall off. Like the first round of ribs, they were falling off the bone. These things want to fall off the planet. Like they want to just fall straight out the galaxy. Like they not sticking together for nothing. But I'm trying to do this for y'all, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know why I pulled out a knife. Like this didn't even make no sense. Like look at that. Like the bone is just leaving. Like, you know what? Why you got that, player? I'm out of here. See? Falling right out the bone. You can't fake that. And when it comes to smoking ribs, I don't really like my ribs falling off the bone like that because I like to, you know what I'm saying, have a nice ring bite, that bite that you get, that perfect bite. But you couldn't do nothing with this, man. These things was perfect. Like, I ain't gonna hold nobody. Like, look at that. Them things just falling apart. And I cooked them the same exact way. The only difference is I used the sauce this time. So, in my opinion, if you want to cook them straight up, I would do it and make a taco with it, you know what I'm saying, the original way. And if you want to do it, you know, you want to have some salsa, you don't like tacos, I would do it the second way. You know what I'm saying? They both came out perfect. So yeah, that's what it is. You got to the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. You know the rules. If you modified it, you didn't modify it, you like it, you didn't like it, let us know in the comments. You know what I'm saying? You know where we at? Peace.